Hi and welcome. Today we're going to make the Christmas star tree lantern. Now it doesn't have to be a lantern, it can just be an ornament, and you can do it in any color you want, and you could even change the colors of each of the layers. So let's get started. Make sure you cut all the pieces, and you can see the ones on the right. I've folded up some of the perforated score lines already. And you can see, I didn't poke out all the stars, but we'll do that. And by the way, keep those stars because they could be really useful for, I don't know, putting loose in an envelope. So let's take the bottom layer because it's a little bit different. And we're going to burnish down all these tabs and then each of the segments. And we're going to repeat it with the other side. And then we're going to add adhesive to one of the end tabs and put the two strips together. And I'm just checking to make sure everything's lined up. And then we're going to run some adhesive along the tabs. And then we're going to take the top of the star for the base, that's the biggest star, and we're going to line up the points and those inner angles with the folds on the strip. It really helps your progress if you fold those little tabs down flat and then they're out of the way. So work your way carefully around the star. I've speeded this up, so don't try and do it this fast because you want to be fairly careful about lining up those points in particular. Make good use of those fingers that you have inside the star because that will help you push that tab up against the star shape. Now, when you get to the end, you can reverse that tab inside and put a glue dot on it just to hold it in place, maybe a couple of glue dots. You're not going to be able to get a tape runner in there. But there you go, you have your first layer. Now, the next layer has tabs on both sides of the strip. So we're going to add adhesive to all those tabs. And we're going to join the two strips and make sure there's adhesive on all those tabs. Now grab those medium-sized stars, and they both have holes in them, and repeat what you did making the base. And oh look, there's a fuzzy on the end here. No, it's not going to pick off. All right, get out the scissors, snip that off. Sometimes these things happen. So keep going all the way around. All right, now we have to put the bottom on. So we're going to push down all those tabs and we're going to carefully position the star on those tabs. Now this is where it's really handy to be able to get your hand inside because you need to push those tabs up against the star to hold them in place. And there you go. Now you're going to repeat the same process with the smallest star, just like you've done with this one. Okay, we have all three stars. Now it's time to put them together. And what we're going to do is layer them so that the point of one star is between the points of the previous star. So they're kind of offset a little bit. Cute, huh? And that's what they look like. But there's something missing. We need a star for the top of our tree. So here's that piece. And there's just a little wee perforation, a little wee score that allows you to fold the bottom points. And then just use a glue dot to adhere the top of the star. Then to hold this star on top of our star tree, we're going to need some adhesive just along the bottom of that strip. Position yourself right over top of the star tree so that you can see where approximately the middle of the star is. Measuring the middle of a star is really difficult. Then adhere your standing star right to the middle, and then you'll be finished. Your finished tree will make a great ornament in the middle of the table, on a mantle, or wherever you'd like to put it. And if you want to use a little string of LED lights that you can get at the dollar store, you can just keep them bundled and just place the whole tree over top of the light. I hope you've enjoyed this little project and will join me for others. So we'll see you again next time. Bye for now. Happy creating and Merry Christmas.